Hello and welcome everybody to Hello Spirit Yoga. Welcome friends to day 3 of the free 7-day yoga course for all levels. If you haven't been doing the course and you've just joined us here today, then welcome to you as well. This class is going to be focusing on lengthening our hamstrings and opening our hips. This class is designed to help increase your flexibility and release stiffness and soreness within our muscles. So remember, please take each pose to your own ability and always remember to breathe. With that said, grab your mat and grab your water and let's begin our flow. All right, guys, we're just going to begin today's practice kneeling at the back of our mats. So let's take a deep breath in as we reach our arms up to the sky. Exhale, slowly lower the hands to the heart in prayer. One more time, deep breath in as you reach up to the sky. And this time, exhale, bringing the hands down in front of you and then releasing the forehead down into child's pose. So just letting the hips sink close towards the heels, feeling a gentle stretch in the shoulders and the arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Rolling on up into all fours, we're going to do our naughty kitten. So you're going to rotate in a circle with the chest in one direction and then the hips in the other. So come round and around. So really getting into the back, into the spine. And when you come up, make sure that you round through the spine. Lovely. And then switch direction. Beautiful. Lovely. And coming into neutral spine, and we're going to prepare our hip flexors for deeper stretches. So pointing the left toes up to the sky, lift that knee. You're going to draw 5 circles with the knee, so out and around, out and around. These can be as big or as small as you like. Just make sure you start to feel that stretch in the hip. Beautiful. Last one. Raise that knee and then release. Let's take it to the other side now. So pointing the right toes up and draw those circles. So you come out, down and around. Out and around. So we don't drop the knee onto the mat whilst we're doing this. Keep it lifted. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. And last one, up. And then release the knee down. Very good. Let's do our first downward facing dog. So making sure that the fingers are spread wide, palms are grounded. Tuck the toes and then begin to push the hips up. Press into the palms, and then either keeping a soft bend in the knees, or you can stretch out the hamstrings, dropping the heels onto the floor. So just make sure that the back is straight, nice and aligned. So wrap those triceps under, biceps are framing the ears, tailbone pointing towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. Let's roll through the spine now into plank position and take knees, chest, chin. So bringing the knees down, elbows pointing to the back, and then lower the chest, lower the chin, slide the tummy forward, press up into baby cobra, squeeze the shoulders together, and then release the body back down. Press up into tabletop. Tuck the toes and then send the hips up into downward facing dog again. Beautiful. This time, see if you can drop those heels down if you hadn't before, and then go ahead and pedal out your dog. So bringing one heel down at a time, maybe looking to each shoulder, just beginning to warm up those hamstrings. Beautiful. And then finding some stillness now in your downward facing dog. Let's make sure that the feet are about hip width apart and that you have an even balance in your feet and in your hands. We're going to take our twist. So nice and slow here. We're going to make sure that those fingers are spread wide, palm is nice and grounded so you've got a good grip. And then with the right hand, you're going to reach behind the back of the left knee, maybe the left calf muscle, or if you can reach today, the left ankle. And begin to draw your gaze up towards your armpit and feel that twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. So really twisting from the spine here, keeping the hips level. And then returning back to center. Let's take it to the other side. So left hand now reaches behind the back of the right knee, maybe the calf muscle, or if you can reach, the ankle. Begin to look up towards that right armpit. Find that center and breathe deeply. Very good. Last breath in. And exhale, release the hand, come back to center into downward dog. Very good. Let's take a flow here. Roll through the spine into plank. Either take knees, chest, chin, or shift the weight forward, lower down with the body, hugging the elbows in, and then release the tummy onto the mat. Press up into baby cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Release back down. Press up into tabletop. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Very good. Now we're going to look towards the front of our mat and then taking as many steps as you need to walk the feet towards the hands. So as you get a bit closer, you can start to lift the body up till you come to the front of your mat. And let's take a ragdoll. So grabbing the opposite elbows with your hands and then release the upper body. You can keep a soft bend in the knees if you need to, or go ahead and extend them. Releasing the body here, so letting the head and the shoulders feel really heavy. You can sway side to side, maybe nod up and down. Do what feels good for you here. Wonderful. And begin to release the hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen, slide the fingers up onto the shins, elongate through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees and slowly roll up until you come into your standing mountain. Beautiful. Palms facing towards the front of the mat, rooting down through the feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. Let's take a deep breath in as we reach our arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the side as you dive down into forward fold. Now this time hinging from the hips and either grabbing behind the back of the knees, the calf muscles, the ankles, or maybe you can grab the big toes today. So grab them on with your index and middle finger, so your peace fingers. And once you've hooked them, start to draw the forehead down towards the shins, so folding the tummy over the tops of the thighs. We're going to stay here just for a few breaths. So deep breath in and long exhale out. Making sure as you fold here not to curve into the base of the spine, so into that lumbar spine, hinging from the hips here. Start to feel that lengthening in the back of the legs. Wonderful. Just deeply breathing in and long exhale out. Very good. Releasing the hands now. Inhale, halfway lengthen, slide the fingers up onto the shins. Exhale, Bend the knees, hands come down to frame the feet, and then step back into plank. Take your knees, chest, chin, shift the weight forward and come down into chaturanga. This time extending up through the body into upward dog or taking a cobra. Beautiful. Lift the heart, breathe in. And then exhale, push into the palms and come into your downward facing dog. Lovely. Let's float the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and then draw the knee towards the chest and step to the left-hand side of the mat. Don't worry if you need to take a bit of a couple of steps to get there. You want the foot to be in line with your hands and the back foot to be in the middle of the mat. So just take a moment here, maybe rock forwards and backwards, just beginning to loosen the hip flexor, stretching out the right psoas muscle. Beautiful. And then drop the back knee, untuck the toes. We're going to roll the left foot to the lateral side, so that pinky toe area, and then gently push that knee away from you, opening the left hip flexor. This doesn't have to be a strong push, it can be nice and light. Just do what feels nice here for your body. Lovely. Then returning the hand back to center. Now either staying up on the hands if this is more than enough, or come down onto the elbows and try your best to keep an even weight in both arms here, so we're not favoring the right side. You want to bring that left elbow down so you can square off those hips and really feel the stretch. Staying here just for a couple of breaths, so deep breaths in through the nose and long exhale out. Very good. Each breath, envision that knee falling further away from you, encouraging the hips to come closer towards the mat. Deep breath in, soft exhale out. Very good. Last breath in now. And as you exhale, come on up to the hands if you're on your elbows. Now going to ground that front foot. And now we're going to do a stretch that goes a bit deeper into the quad muscle. So you don't have to do this. This is just a variation. So either just stay here, focus on stretching out the right psoas muscle, maybe get a little bit low with the hips, or begin to lift the left arm up and around, reaching towards the back. And then see if you can bend that back leg and grab onto the ankle or the back of the foot and draw that heel closer towards your bum. It's a very deep stretch this. If you do have any pains in your knees, just be mindful, listen to your body. Remember to not force anything. Just enjoy the stretch. Feel that release. Very nice. Deep breath in. And exhale, releasing the foot. Return the hand back to center. Lovely. We're now going to heel toe that front foot to the other side of our mat. So just moving one hand over at a time until you reach the end of the mat. And then begin to drop the knee and lower the hips down, going into our pigeon pose. Now to make this more challenging, bring the heel out so that the shin is parallel to the front of the mat. To make it easier, you can bring that heel closer in towards the body. So that will help you to come down with the hips. So wherever you are, just find that sweet spot. And then draw the right hip forward, left hip back, seeing if you can come up onto your fingertips. If you do have a block today or a book, you can place that underneath your left hip for a bit of added support, and that's going to really help you level out the hips. So deep breath in, let's lift the chest. And then exhale, come on down to the elbows, or you can stay on your hands if that's more than enough today. Deep breath in, exhale out. Connecting with the breath here, allowing it to guide you deeper into this asana, releasing your myofascia. Deep breath in and exhale out. Beautiful. One last breath in. And as you exhale, begin to come up onto the hands. Make sure that the palms are grounded. That's tuck the back toes and then pushing into the hands. Just send the left foot back and come into your downward facing dog. Lovely. So really lifting up through the tailbone, remembering to activate those shoulders here. Deep breath in and exhale out. Very good. Let's now roll through the spine into plank, taking a flow. So doing knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga dandasana. As you lift up, reach up into upward dog or cobra pose, opening the heart. And then lift the hips back up into downward facing dog. Wonderful, guys. Beautiful. Let's look towards the top of our mats. Bending the knees, either walking just like we did before, or if you want, see if you can hop to the front of your mat, meeting me in forward fold. Lovely. Deep breath in, exhale, fold a little deeper. Lovely. As we inhale, coming up into halfway, slide the fingers up onto the shins. Exhale, bend the knees, slowly roll up through the spine, coming into standing mountain. Beautiful. Palms facing towards the front of the mat. Find that grounding within you, nice and strong. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the side and dive down into forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lengthen, coming up onto the shins or up onto the fingertips. Exhale, bend the knees, hands frame the feet. Now step back into plank or option to hop back. So do it whatever suits you, and then do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Coming into cobra or upward facing dog. And then bend the knees or roll over the toes, coming into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Deep breath in and exhale out. Lovely. Let's now send the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee. Drawing the knee towards your chest, stepping to the right-hand side of the mat into our lizard on the other side. Beautiful. So you might want to do a little rock forwards and backwards, so just shifting your weight. Lovely. Feeling that stretch. Great. And then dropping the back knee, untuck the toes. Make sure that that back leg is in the middle of your mat. The right foot is along the outside of your mat. Let's roll it to the lateral side, so the pinky toe area, and then begin to gently push that knee away from you. Deep breath in, exhale out. Lovely. And then returning the hand back to center. And again, this might be where you are, so stay onto your hands. Or if your flexibility allows, come on down onto the elbows. Let that right knee fall away from you. So encouraging the hips to come down here. Staying here for a few breaths. So deep breath in, long exhale out. You might want to close your eyes. Helps you to go inwards, concentrating on the breath here. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathe out. Beautiful. Last breath in. And then exhale, coming on up to the hands. Beautiful. Ground that front foot. Now again, you either stay here or you have the option to bring that right arm up towards the back. Bend that knee, grabbing onto the ankle or the outside of the foot. Feel that twist here. So we're doing a gentle twist in the spine, but also going really deep into our quadriceps. Beautiful. And then slowly release the foot back down, bring the hand back to center. Let's begin to heel toe our foot to the opposite side of the mat. So you can take your time with that, no need to rush. And then making sure the palms are grounded, begin to come down with the hips, releasing that knee. So again, to make this a bit easier, bring the heel closer towards your body for a bit of a challenge. See if you can get that shin parallel to the top of the mat. So just find where you are, maybe walk the back leg back a bit. Beautiful. And come up onto the fingertips. Open through the heart, deep breath in. And then stay here, or as you exhale, come down onto the elbows. Beautiful. Trying your best to square off the hips, so you're pulling the left hip down, the right hip goes back. Breathe in, breathe out. As you find you relax into this position, notice if the jaw or the face is clenched or tense, and release it. That will help the muscles to relax, to go deeper. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Last breath in. And as you exhale, come on up to the hands. Make sure the palms are grounded, fingers spread wide. Let's tuck the toes and then lift yourself up, sending the foot back into downward facing dog. Lovely. Drop down the heels, extend through the spine, sternum falling towards the mat. Beautiful. Then we're going to do a final stretch now to go further into those hamstrings. So you're going to bring the left knee in towards the chest. See if you can step through those hands and then lower the back knee, untuck the toe. Let's lift the body up and bring the hands onto that knee. Sink a little low with the hips here. Lovely, low lunge. Deep breath in and exhale, release the hands to frame the foot. We're then going to shift the weight back, extend the front leg, flex the foot, and then inhale, come forward into low lunge. So exhale, push back, flex the foot. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, press back, flex that foot. Inhale, low lunge. And then exhale, half split, holding it here. So squaring off the hips, drawing the left hip forward, right hip back. And just note where you are here. The fingertips might not be down here, you might be up here. If that's the case, just work on starting to fold from the hips here, coming up onto the fingertips. If you can go a bit further, bring them in line with that heel, maybe coming onto the palms. Maybe you can start to draw the forehead down towards the shin. Just trying to keep those hips nice and level here. Feeling that stretch throughout the hamstring, but also into the calf muscle. Beautiful. Breathe in. And exhale, come back into low lunge. Very good. Let's lift the back knee. And then with control, lift the body up, extend the arms into high lunge, open the heart. And then dive the arms down. Step back into plank position. Take knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale into upward dog or cobra. Exhale, send the hips up into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. This time drawing the right knee in towards the chest and then stepping through the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, lift the body, bringing the hands onto the knee. Maybe pushing away from it, open the chest, let the hips sink low here. Make sure that the knee does not surpass those front toes. So you want to keep a nice right angle here. Beautiful. And then release the hands to frame the foot. Let's shift the weight back, extend the foot. And then inhale, come into low lunge. Exhale, push back into half split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale into half split, lengthen through the calf muscle. And inhale, low lunge. Exhale, holding our half split now for a few breaths. So again, taking it to your own level, staying up onto the fingers, maybe onto the palms, and begin to lower the body down, encouraging the forehead to come closer to the shin. Deep breath in and exhale out. Wonderful. Each exhale, see if you notice the body begin to release. Inhale. And then exhale, come back into your low lunge. Wonderful. Let's tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee with control. Lift the body up, extend the arms above the head into high lunge. Lift the chest. Let's dive the arms down. Step back into plank position. Take knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga dandasana. Inhale into upward dog or cobra pose. And then bend the knees, push back into child's pose, letting the hips sink towards your heels. Arms are stretched out in front. Let the forehead drop towards the mat. Just taking this moment to connect back with the breath. And then slowly begin to walk yourself up. And then either coming into a kneeling or comfortable cross-legged position in the middle of your mat. Let's roll the shoulders away from the ears, extending tall through the spine. Close the eyes. Rest the hands on your lap or on your knees. And then flipping the palms towards the sky, so resting the backs of the hands, on the knees or the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Finding that stillness within you. Noticing how the body feels right now. And then slowly opening the eyes. And then taking a breath in as you reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, slowly draw the hands together in prayer to the heart center. One more time, let's reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, slowly lowering the hands together in prayer to your chest. Thank yourself for putting aside this time to look after your mind, your body, your mental well-being. I hope you've enjoyed day 3 of the free 7-day yoga course. I look forward to hopefully seeing you on the mat soon. I wish you love and all my light. Have a great rest of your day, and namaste. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more yoga flows and guided meditations. I hope to see you on the mat soon. Bye for now.